Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Danny.
That's Ricky.
Today we're going to show you guys how to take your onion ring game up to a whole new level.
God tier.
Bloomin' onion. You've seen them on the menus, those big, wide open fried onions.
Yeah, I've seen them. They look like flowers, like chrysanthemums.
Flower power.
I don't know if that's how you say chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum? Don't you need a special tool for that?
No, I'm going to bust that myth today. You do not need a special tool. You can do this all with one single knife.
Boom shakalak.
We're here in the kitchen. Let's just get on with it.
Let's do this.
Thumbs at the ready. It's Rad Reviews.
And if you want to join in at home, you're going to need some plain flour and some salt and pepper, cayenne, paprika, cumin, oregano, thyme, and to make the egg wash you need eggs and milk. And of course, it's all about the size, so get an onion as big as this motherfucker.
It's all about the mix. Here we go, a bit of flour in there. If you're doing this at home, you can put your own little bits of ingredients if you want. I put a little less cumin in and a little bit more cayenne because I like it a bit spicy. Paprika was a nice touch, gave it a bit of a smoky taste. Salt and pepper, always need some salt and pepper. Mix it all up, get ready to make sure that that coating's evenly spread. Get it off your fingers. Put some milk in a bowl, ready to receive the eggs. Crack a couple of eggs in there. No shell in there, you notice I'm pretty skilled. You need to mix it up really well to make sure all the yolks are incorporated to the milk.
Okay, dig out the goggles because now it's time to prep your onion. You need to chop the top off of the onion just like this and peel back the skin. With a good sharp knife, you now need to make 4 equal cuts about 1 inch from the core. Make these cuts at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Now you need to make 3 equal cuts between each of those cuts, again at about 1 inch from the core. Once you've done that, flip the beast over and begin peeling open those segments that you've created with those cuts. This can be tricky, but it's well worth the effort, and a little bit more fettling with the knife is probably needed down at the core. Just remember to not cut too deep, stay at least 1 inch away from the bottom. And when you've finished all that, you should have an onion flour that looks as pretty as this. Now let's get to dressing. You're going to want to take your egg wash and team it into the petals of the onion. Then take your flour and spice mix and add that too. Do this over a number of coats, trying to get an even coverage on both sides of the petals. Again, kind of fiddly, but well worth the effort.
It's important to remember, don't overfill the pan because there's a lot of displacement going because that onion's pretty hefty. Put it top down first to make sure that the top bit gets nice and crispy, and then after you've fried it for a while at about 180 degrees you want to go in there and turn it over. Nice. See how it's all browned on top? Perfectamundo. Sizzling away. We put it in there for about 10 minutes, but it would vary in the size of your onion. Get it out, put it on a bit of a drip pan to make sure you're getting most of the grease off if there is any grease. Present it with a little pot of sauce, mayonnaise. We use Pyrenees, which is a piri-piri mayonnaise. Fancy.
Here we are at the taste test, and this did not disappoint. Super soft on the inside and crispy on the outside. A beautiful sweetness coming from the onion and a crispy, crispity bite coming from that batter. It's 2 thumbs up from us. So there it was, Danny. The mega onion.
It was pretty good. It was huge. First time we'd done it. What do you think we learned from it?
I think that we perhaps flexed a little too much with the size of the onion. I think that it would have created a better product if we would have actually used a smaller onion.
No, I agree. The onion itself was massive. I don't know if you could get the scale of it. It was probably the biggest onion I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and I guess even though we were using like a huge pan, I think the oil could have just got around it a little bit better. But saying that, the bits that were done properly What you
They were
think?
tasty. It was crunchy. It was tasty. Had a little bit of a kick to it. The spices came through in the mix. I think.
Yeah, and I think on the intro you said that it's taking your onion ring game to the next level, and it certainly does.
I think it does.
That. Yeah.
I do want to encourage you guys to try this, but I will say do it with a little bit of caution.
Remember, boys and girls, safety first. Have a look at this footage and see what happened to us the first time we tried it.
So here's a science lesson in fluid displacement if you ever needed one. I guess I grossly overestimated how much oil we'd need for this onion, and as you can see from this clip, things got out of hand pretty quickly. Luckily, Fireman Dan was on hand to put out the flames. I guess you just need to remember that when you drop the onion in, things have to move out of the way to make space. Lesson learned the hard way. Well, thanks very much for tuning into this episode, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button.
Nice one. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're going to try it at home. Remember, don't set fire to anything.
Be safe. Don't be scared to try it. Catch you guys later.
Take care.